G'day team, today we're going to go through 3 kettlebell mobility drills that can be utilised with a simple 10 kilo or a light kettlebell in relation to your strength levels. The first exercise we're going to go through is the Kettlebell Pullover, which is a thoracic mobility exercise and useful for developing overhead mobility for all of your overhead work that you do in your kettlebell work. Okay, so laying down on the floor now, we're going to have that 10 kilo kettlebell through the thumbs, and we're going to be laying down on our back here. Now the focus of the exercise is what we call a sternum pin. By pinning the sternum to the floor and flattening the lower back into the floor, you're going to actually really engage that thoracic demand for that mobility, and it's going to challenge the movement. So at all times, don't let your back flare and your sternum pop up from your chest. Okay, so pinning the sternum to the floor now, lower back into the floor. We're going to lock those elbows and lower down over our head. Now as you can see, I can get to the floor, but you may be limited and not be able to get to the floor, so only work to a comfortable range of motion where the sternum stays pinned and the lower back stays forced into the floor. And there we have it, guys. That is the kettlebell pullover. Next up, we have a kettlebell leg lower. So we're going to change the grip of the handle into around the horns. So we're going to have that belt over the forehead now, and we're going to raise those legs up. Once again, forcing the lower back into the floor and alternating that leg lower. Touching the heel to the floor and switching legs. Okay, so during this movement, keep the belt over the forehead at all times. And if we see these legs drop, our legs are too high. So only maintain that leg position to where you can keep that non-moving leg up at all times. Don't let it get pulled down with the moving leg. Finally, guys, we have our kettlebell back bodyline drill, which is an advance on the downward weight. So we're going to go back into that kettlebell pullover position with the thumbs through the belt. And we're going to now bring those legs up just as in the kettlebell leg lower. So all we're going to do now is pinning the sternum to the floor, lower back stays in contact with the floor at all times. We're going to lower down our legs and arms until either we get just above the floor or before that back starts to peel off the floor. So off we go. And there we have it, guys. So remembering on a kettlebell back bodyline drill, lower back into the floor, sternum pin, don't let that lower back arch up off the floor, just as in our kettlebell pullover. There you have it, guys. 3 simple mobility drills with a 10 kilo kettlebell that will help advance your mobility for your overhead work and core stability. Thanks very much.